Hello everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Buckle up, because today we're diving into a wild, almost apocalyptic idea. What if we dumped all our trash into volcanoes to solve the global waste crisis? It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, giant fiery craters swallowing humanity's garbage in a blaze of glory. But is it a genius solution or a catastrophic mistake waiting to happen? Let's unpack this fiery concept, explore the science, the logistics, the consequences, and what we should really be doing about our trash problem. Stick with me for the next 8 minutes as we journey from overflowing landfills to molten lava and back to a hopeful future. First, let's set the stage. Every year, the world generates a staggering 2.24 billion tons of municipal solid waste that's enough to fill 800 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Picture sprawling landfills like the Gazipur dump in Delhi, India, towering over 65 meters high, or the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a floating mess of plastic twice the size of Texas. Landfills are running out of space, with some cities projecting closure within a decade. Plastic pollution is choking our oceans, killing over 1 million marine animals, annual turtles strangled by plastic bags, fish with stomachs full of microplastics. In cities, uncollected trash piles up on streets, spreading disease and frustration. The numbers are grim. 8 million metric tons of plastic enter the oceans yearly, and by 2050, there could be more plastic than fish by weight. It's a crisis screaming for a solution, and that's where our volcano idea comes in. Could these fiery giants, with their molten cores, be the ultimate trash incinerators? Imagine a team of scientists, frustrated by the waste crisis, staring at a map of active volcanoes. Volcanoes like Kilauea in Hawaii or Mount Etna in Italy have lava flows reaching temperatures of 200 degrees Celsius, enough to melt steel, vaporize plastic, and turn organic waste to ash. The idea sparks: why not harness this natural furnace? In our speculative scenario, a global initiative is launched. Engineers design heat-resistant cargo planes with massive bays to drop trash directly into volcanic craters. Futuristic trucks, shielded against extreme heat, form convoys to transport garbage from cities to remote volcano sites. Geologists select the most active volcanoes, monitoring seismic activity to ensure stability. The plan is ambitious, almost heroic, a modern-day quest to slay the trash dragon with fire. Now, let's visualize the operation. Picture a bustling logistics hub at night, cranes loading containers of plastic bottles, food scraps, and old electronics onto trucks under glaring floodlights. These trucks rumble through deserts, kicking up dust as a volcano's red glow looms on the horizon. At the volcano's base, workers in heat-resistant suits operate drones, guiding payloads with precision. Overhead, a cargo plane roars, its bay doors opening to reveal a glowing crater below. Trash containers plummet, hitting the lava with a splash of molten sparks. Monitors in a high-tech control room show the trash incinerating in seconds, plastics melting, paper turning to ash, metals liquefying. Graphs show landfill levels dropping, and scientists high-five, celebrating what looks like a breakthrough. For a moment, it feels like we've cracked the code. The world's trash problem seems to be burning away, one fiery drop at a time. But here's where the plot twists. Volcanoes aren't magic garbage disposals, they're complex, unpredictable systems. Let's break down why this plan starts to crumble. First, the heat. While lava is scorching, it's not uniformly hot enough to fully break down all materials. Plastics, which make up 12% of global waste, don't just vanish, they burn, releasing toxic gases like dioxins and furans. These pollutants spread through the air, causing respiratory issues, contaminating crops, and triggering acid rain that damages ecosystems hundreds of miles away. Heavy metals from electronics, like lead and mercury, don't burn off either. They settle into the volcano's ash, which winds carry to nearby soil and water sources. The cost? Trillions of dollars, dwarfing the budgets of most nations. Workers face deadly conditions, extreme heat, toxic fumes, and the constant threat of eruptions. One misstep, like a plane flying too close to an ash cloud, could mean disaster. And volcanoes aren't infinite. There are only about 500 active ones worldwide, many in protected areas or too small to handle industrial-scale dumping. Even if we could pull it off, the scale is overwhelming. It's like trying to empty the ocean with a teaspoon ambitious, but doomed. The public catches on fast. Protests erupt outside government buildings, with signs reading, "Stop volcano dumping," and "Save our air." Cities choke under smog, and news tickers flash, "Air quality crisis." Social media buzzes with images of dead wildlife birds coated in ash, forests reduced to charred stumps. The operation grinds to a halt, leaving abandoned trucks and rusted containers half buried in volcanic ash. The scientists who dreamed up the plan are left staring at cracked volcano models, haunted by the fallout. The lesson is clear: volcanoes are not trash cans. They're powerful, unpredictable forces of nature, and treating them like incinerators creates more problems than it solves. So, why did this fail? Trash is complex. 40% is organic, 25% is paper, 12% is plastic, and the rest is metals, glass, and hazardous waste. Each burns or melts differently, leaving residues that pollute air, water, and soil. Volcanoes, meanwhile, are geological systems, not industrial furnaces. They can't be controlled or scaled to handle humanity's waste output. But here's the good news. We don't need volcanoes. We have smarter, safer, and sustainable solutions right now. Let's explore a few. First, recycling. Modern plants use robotic arms and AI to sort waste with 90% efficiency, turning plastic into new bottles, paper into cardboard, and metals into machinery. Countries like Germany recycle 67% of their waste, proving it's scalable. Second, waste-to-energy facilities. These burn trash in controlled environments with advanced filters, capturing 99% of pollutants and generating electricity. Sweden powers entire cities this way, recycling or reusing 99% of household waste. Third, circular economies designing products to be reused, not discarded. Japan's zero-waste towns like Kamakatsu sort waste into 45 categories, achieving near-total recycling. Community cleanups also make a dent. Volunteers worldwide collect millions of pounds of beach plastic annually, restoring ecosystems. These solutions aren't flashy, but they work. They reduce waste, cut emissions, and protect nature without risking eruptions or toxic fallout. Picture a different future. A city with green rooftops, solar panels, and zero-waste systems. Electric bikes zip through streets, and drones deliver goods made from recycled materials. Landfills shrink, oceans clear, and wildlife thrives. The volcano in the distance is dormant, surrounded by regrowing forests, a reminder of the lesson we learned. This future is possible, but it starts with us using sustainability, supporting policies that prioritize recycling, and rethinking how we consume. The volcano idea was a wild ride, but it shows us what not to do. Quick fixes don't cut it. We need systems that respect nature, not exploit it. So, what's the takeaway? The trash crisis is real, but volcanoes aren't the answer. They're a shortcut to disaster. With 2.24 billion tons of waste yearly, we can't afford to gamble on stunts. Instead, let's invest in recycling, waste-to-energy, and circular economies. Every small action counts. Recycle that bottle, join a cleanup, or push for better waste policies. Together, we can build a world where trash doesn't bury us and nature doesn't burn. Thanks for joining me on this fiery journey. If you loved this deep dive into crazy ideas and smarter solutions, hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more. Drop a comment below. What's the wildest solution you've heard for the trash crisis? Let's keep the conversation going. See you next time.